are also in that group. My friends wanted me to go online dating. That's because they can't stand to suffer alone. What I found out is all the men say they value honesty. That's because we value something we don't possess. They say that their friends write about them, that they're honest, they're fit, and they're good looking. And they post pictures of their little dogs. I went to coffee with one of these guys. I don't think his people ever met him. Or they're liars. How does barely squeezing into a rascal scooter equate to fit and trim? No. And they post their occupation as entrepreneur. That means they have a Ponzi scheme conviction, and they're selling stolen auto parts on Craigslist, and they're homeless. And that wasn't a picture of a schnauzer, that was him. So I went on a date with a guy. He came up in his van, and I said, you know, we could relive our youth. This could be fun. Instead of going to your house, let's make out in the van. He says, this is my house. Since 1974, and I haven't had many chicks here. I go inside, and I'm going, hey, you got brown shag carpet. No, I haven't cleaned in a while. And don't lay there, I'm going to eat that later. So now I got to pick out some music. I go through his stuff, and I come up with a Simon and Garfunkel tape, 8-track. And I said, like this, you like Simon and Garfunkel? That's it. I said, yeah, it's my favorite. Sounds of Silence. Get me the hell home now. Okay, I got my next 18 Match.coms up, and I thought it was Maricopa County's most wanted list. I started getting the emails. I did. The first one said, bad news, I'm broke. Good news, I'm out of jail. And I'm ready to try women for a change. I'm going to respond to the 68-year-old who's seeking an 18 to 24-year-old gal who can make love all night long. Yeah, I'm going to answer that one. I'm going to tell him I'm impressed. You're seeking someone for your grandson. I sent out 83 emails. I only got 3 responses back. They all said the same thing. Want to fuck? The first 2 were terrible. The third one wasn't too bad. I decided that maybe I'd be talking to the guys at Leslie Pools or someplace like that. Convince them that opposites attract. You're tall and dark, and I'm short and white and Polish. And then I had to tell him that when finally came out, he goes, ma'am, I'm just here to fix your pool. That's the 3rd guy last week I had to tell that I don't have a pool. I figured I'd get old and move in with my kids, but I'm already there. My young one moved in with me. He refers to me to his friends as his roommate. I remember the first time he was my roommate. I wanted him there. He was much cuter, didn't have a job then either, and much less of a dick. Breastfeeding this time around is much more awkward. He brings home sleepovers, and I had to tell him that was inconsiderate. I could hear you both, and your timing's off. I don't think they know what they're doing. Fortunate for me, he doesn't have sleepovers very often, and if he does, they don't last very long. He mimics me with bad Katharine Hepburn jokes. You cannot take out the trash. Well, I got even with him. Payback's a bitch. I twerked. You're going down on your timber if you don't do what I say. And I twittered it to all his friends. I got 3 new pool boys. For Diane Miner, thank you all very much. Next I'm going to bring up